Hi guys, and welcome to my video, and welcome to my body feint series. In this series, I'm going to be showing you guys what body feints you can use to beat defenders in a one-on-one situation. Body feints are a very easy but very effective way to beat any defender in a one-on-one situation, because all you need to do is a simple drop of the shoulder and going in the opposite direction to be able to beat the defender one-on-one. Now in this series, in each video, I'm going to be showing you guys one body feint that you can use to beat a defender one-on-one, and we're going to be doing specific exercises throughout the video to master that body feint. And once you master that body feint, you will be able to beat any defender in a one-on-one situation using that specific body feint. So let's get into the video. So in this part, the body feint that we're going to be focusing on is going to be the drag feint. So the drag feint is a very simple body feint that can be used in any position of the field, especially on the wing, so you can cut inside to your strong foot and shoot. Alright, so to do the drag feint, the first step is to make sure we attack the defender shoulder to shoulder. Right? It's a shoulder to shoulder move, not a nose to nose, right? Nose to nose move is when you attack the player straight. Shoulder to shoulder is when you attack one shoulder and go towards the other shoulder, okay? Now, you want to make sure the first step is to start tapping the ball in one direction. So we're going to tap the ball in one direction here with the inside of our foot, right? Now, once I tap the ball with the inside of my foot, let's just move here a little bit, right? Once I tap the ball here with the inside of my foot, I'm going to notice that defender moving sideways to try to come with me and try to force me one side. Once I notice that, that means all of his weight is shifted to one side. From there, the second step is to lean in that direction to sell the move even more to that defender. Once I lean in one direction, okay, step 3 is to lift my standing foot that is glued to the ball up. Okay? Step 4 is to add a pre-fake to my move. So a pre-fake is what sells your move better to that defender. So I want to stare in the direction that I want to fake. Okay, that sells my move even more to that player. Step 5 is to make sure to push the ball in that direction. And as I push the ball, I want to transition from the inside of my foot to the outside of my foot. Okay, so it's my foot being outwards. As I push, it goes from outwards to inwards. So I can use that pinky toe to tap the ball. Okay, now once I push, okay, I lift, I push and transition to the outside, right? All of his weight is shifted to this side. Now I can exploit his weak side by tapping the ball here and escaping from that player. Now, a crucially important tip with this move when you're performing it against a defender one-on-one is to make sure to always have your eyes on the defender's body positioning. So when you start tapping the ball towards one shoulder, you have to make sure to look at their body positioning. Once they start to shift their weight on one side, that is the trigger for you to escape and exploit their weak side. However, some defenders will try to force you to one side, and they're going to try to prevent you from going to the opposite direction. In that case, what you can do is to fake to the opposite direction and actually go the same way that you started tapping the ball. Now we're going to move on to the exercises that helps us to master this body feint. The first exercise is the inside and outside tap. So we're going to start tapping the ball with the inside and the outside of our foot to get really comfortable tapping the ball with both parts of our foot. Because to master this body feint, the first step is to make sure that we are very comfortable tapping the ball with the inside and the outside of our foot, since we're transitioning from the inside to the outside of our foot. So we have to make sure that contact with the ball is really clean to be able to escape the defender. We're going to be doing each exercise for about 40 seconds, and we're going to rest for 20 seconds and move on to the next exercise. The next exercise is very similar to the previous exercise, except this time we're not touching the ball. We're just practicing that quick transition from the inside to the outside of the foot to be able to master to do it with speed. So we have to make sure to do it without moving the ball, and once we master that, we're able to move the ball from side to side as fast as possible. Then for the final exercise, we're bringing all the steps together to do the move with all the steps combined. Now you can either do this move against a real defender or you can do it against cones. However, if you're doing it against a real defender, the first step that I want you to do is to tell them to try not to get the ball from you. So I just want the defender to pressure you and without them trying to get the ball. Then once you master the move, you can ask them to try to get the ball from you to do it under full pressure.